This next video will guide you how to create a vintage photo from an existing photo that you have. So let's create this new vintage photo effect. So in order for you to do this, you're going to open an existing photo that you'd like to modify. So I'm going to open it, which I can find in my Photoshop folder, and I'm going to take a picture that we took in Hawaii. Now, to create this effect, it actually works best on an outdoor portrait that you've taken. So to create this effect, you will be using 3 adjustment layers. And for better layer organization, it's best to actually create these adjustment layers inside a group that lets us know that these layers are related to the photo effect. So to create a new group, click on the folder button that you'll find under layers. So right here, there's the folder button there, and I've created something new. Just double click on it and it'll actually allow you to rename it. So I'm going to title this vintage, and now I will go under adjustments and now create 3 new layers. So the first thing that I'd like to do is I'd like to selectively lower the contrast of the image. So in order for me to do this, I would have to pick the selective color tool. Okay, and here we are. And in here, the settings used with selective color tool will vary depending on the contrast in your image. So when adjusting the settings, be sure that no part of your image turns gray. In the colors drop-down menu, select black, then lower the black value until the shadow is revealed. For most of the camera images, this should be around -10%. So let's go to blacks, and I'm going to reduce this to -10%, and I can actually type that in. Or maybe not. There we are. Okay. So there, it is reducing. -10. The next thing that you'd like to do is select neutrals from the colors drop-down menu. Okay, and again, for the blacks, you're going to change the value now to -40. Okay, two, I think let's stick at 4. Okay, and then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to adjust the whites. So select the whites under the menu here, and change the value for the blacks to 20%. Simple, you just type that in there. That's 20. Okay. And now we're going to try to darken the image. So under the adjustment layer, we're going to try to go back there. And here's the brightness contrast. And let's try to darken this image. So we go, that's not too good. Somewhere around -30 would be where we're at the best position. Okay, there's 28, I think 28, it's not bad. Okay, and now you can try to add a photo filter. So again, go back, the arrow, click on the arrow, and to add a photo filter, you're just going to click on create a new photo filter adjustment layer. And the color that is usually good and a popular choice for this type of effect is yellow. Okay, so select the yellow, and there we have photo filter. Now you can increase the contrast for this, so just go to curves, and this allows you to increase the contrast as you'd like to view it. Okay, and if that's too bright, you can reduce it. Let's see if you like that better. And play around with it. Once you are happy with it, you can save your contrast and your vintage effect. Okay. And I think I like the way this looks, and if you'd like to save it, just as, and under this I'm going to call it vintage effect. And that's good to go. And that's how you create